Council welcomes decision to appoint top cop to run policing in Nottingham city centre. The city policing division was scrapped in May 2006. Councillor John Collins, insert, has welcomed the decision to appoint an officer to lead policing in Nottingham City. The leader of the City Council has welcomed the decision to appoint a new top cop to look up after policing in Nottingham. Andrea Baxter, who is currently Detective Superintendent for CID, will become Superintendent Area Commander for the City Centre following a month of planning with community protection colleagues. She has more than 25 years policing service, the majority of which has been spent working in the city. Councillor John Collins has called for Nottingham Police to reinstate the City Policing Division, which was scrapped in May 2016 on multiple occasions. Nottingham City Council has blamed a rising crime in the city centre on the decision, and in August last year, Councillor Collins urged the force's Chief Constable Craig Guilford to reconsider. Mr Guilford, who joined the force in February last year, said he would not make any changes to the policing structure without careful consideration. But it has been revealed that the new superintendent will run the police force in the city from April 1st. That's an appropriate date, isn't it? Nottinghamshire Police said the decision was made after the Chief Constable consulted with partners. Oh, they're strategic partners by any chance? A spokesman for the force said he has determined after careful consideration that a local geographic model will best serve the citizens of Nottinghamshire. He has reversed the decline in officer numbers, restructured the organisation, increased our capabilities, and he is absolutely committed to neighbourhood policing. Wherever we can make money, we'll be happy, he said. Partnership working is vital to our ongoing success, and the forthcoming changes will help bolster our joint performance. There will also be the introduction of a burglary team, an extra 200 police officers being recruited for the force, and investment in neighbourhood resources and school officers. Councillor Collins said, "I am pleased that the Chief Constable, having had the opportunity to get his feet under the table over the past year, has realised the importance of having a geographically focused policing, and in partnership how this can support and promote partnership working. The challenge now is to be between us to get the focus back on volume crime such as burglary, car crime, street activity, and on effectively tackling antisocial behaviour. The police have been hit hard by Home Office funding cuts, and inevitably this will have an impact on police performance. However, when resources are scarce, it makes sense to increase work. Together we can focus on what concerns people most and avoid unnecessary duplication of costs." Well, what concerns people most is the corrupt police force. Well, sort that one out then. Councillor Toby Neal, portfolio holder for Community and Customer Service, also welcomed the decision. He said, "We were extremely disappointed when the outgoing Chief Constable arbitrarily decided to scrap the City Division, which had been closer partnership working between ourselves and the police, and a focus on the key crime and antisocial behaviour issues for people in the city." No, it's that partnership which has caused the majority of the problems. Crime has gone up in the city since then, and we know that people are particularly concerned about burglaries, alcohol-related violence and drug dealing. Our community protection officers do a sterling job protecting and supporting the public by robbing them every chance they get, by ticketing them for throwing litter or anything like that. Anything we can make up, we will just do that, anything to make a profit. But there are some issues which need the police to step up and take action. For instance, if you decide not to give your name, then we may be called to get your name for you and give it on, even though that would be a breach of data protection. But we're a bunch of crooks, so who gives a shit? We therefore welcome a move back towards city-focused policing and look forward to a return to working more closely with our police colleagues. This can only improve our collective ability to understand the issues affecting local people and help them feel and be safer by responding more effectively to them. Now, Councillor Collins also pointed out that although he has fits of childish-like behaviour, he would like to point out that he's only spent £20,000 on notices putting on those useless bins that are costing £8,000 each now. Spend just under £20,000 putting billboards on the bins to put Rami's point home that he should have the final say in all this. And at the end of the day, it was £20,000 of council taxpayers' money. And he said, he may have said, I think that was money well spent by me. In a statement, the leader of this Nottingham criminal cartel, John Collins, may have said, I know I screamed and acted like a spoilt brat when this division was taken away, and I lay on the floor thumping my feet and banging my hands on the floor because I was so upset with not getting the police decision that I want and I demand because I'm a spoilt brat. In a further statement, Councillor and CEO of Nottingham City Council, Ian Currier, said, I may have said, I know John can be a little bit childish at times, but hey, what do you expect? He's the leader of the council and he's basically a dictator, so he can do what he likes. And I'm glad to see that the police, in our strategic partnership where we get to screw every member of the city that we can, is now back under the control of the dictator known as John Collins. And I'm sure he will carry on to be an even greater dictator than ever seen in the past.